Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a cleaning routine for you. This is my everyday, how I stay on top of the small little things that have to be picked up every day. It's not like the cleaning the bathroom, dusting, mopping floors. It's none of that. It's just your everyday run-of-the-mill, what I do just so that we don't end up living in a pigsty, basically. So we have a 16-month-old and a 3-month-old, and so between taking care of them all day, I swear there's always somebody awake. I rarely get time where they're both napping. If I do, it's half an hour, and I usually take that time to take a shower, do my hair, get around, or if it's a bad day, I just sit down and read it, or read a book, or look at my phone, something that's mindless and that I don't even need to think about doing. So I don't even usually use that time to clean. So this is, like I said, just the everyday routine, and I hope that it's helpful, maybe, I don't know, gives you guys some ideas, and I'm always open to ideas and strategies. If you think there's something I could be doing that would make things easier for me, then leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear them. So let's get into the video. So every night before we go to bed, I like to run the dishwasher so that the next morning, while Sailor is eating her breakfast, I can empty it, and that way we can put all of our dirty dishes back in the dishwasher as we go throughout the day. And as long as Sailor is happy and eating her breakfast in her chair, and Huck is happy and or napping, I will get done as much as I can during that time. So I clean up after breakfast, and this weekend was a diaper weekend. We had to get diapers for everyone, so I also took care of those while she was eating and Huck was still sleeping. So if you'll notice, at this point, Huck had just woken up, so he's over there in his crib wiggling around. So right before I get him up, I took the opportunity just to straighten up his room a little bit. Sailor loves to go in there when I'm changing his diaper or getting him up from a nap and just destroy things. She makes a mess. So I took the opportunity to pick up a little bit too. So I've just recently started leaving Sailor's bedroom door open so she can play in there a little bit, but she just likes to destroy things, typical for her. So she had taken all of her diapers out and strung them all over the house, but when I asked her to help put them back, she was more than happy to help out. She's been getting really good about picking up after herself, and so it's very helpful and adorable all at the same time. So laundry is another one of those everyday ongoing chores that we have in this house, and so I was doing some laundry today with the cutest little helper. She loves to help out, like I said, and I just love that she loves to help out, and I hope that that continues. My least favorite part about doing the laundry is all of the folding and especially the putting away of all of the clothes. I hate it, but it's just another one of those everyday chores. And as you can see, I'm always being followed and watched by a little girl down by my feet. Of course, we can't put away one mess without creating another. So as I'm putting away Sailor's clothes, she loves to get into her closet. She's got all kinds of books and toys and her shoes and her hair bows and everything are in there. So she loves to get in there and get into all of that stuff. So as I'm putting away laundry, she's just creating another mess that I'll have to clean up afterwards. And here is that mess. We have hair bows all over the place, and she just can't get enough. And now I put away Huck's clothes, and at this point I can do that peacefully without anyone destroying the rest of the room while I do so. So now it's Sailor's lunchtime, and I like to take the opportunity during that time to do some more cleaning up in the kitchen if I can. However, as you can see, Huck had different plans at this time. So once Sailor was done eating lunch, I got both her and Huck down for a nap, and so I had a very short amount of time to get a little bit done. I just cleaned up from Sailor's lunch and cleaned up all the lunch dishes and all of that kind of thing. I don't typically use my very limited nap time to do cleaning, but today I did take the opportunity to do some extra things. And now more laundry. This time I'm folding and putting away all of mine and Isaac's clothes. And today it was a rare occasion we actually made our bed. Isaac usually is the one that makes our bed. When it does get made, he loves to have the bed made. I don't really care, but he was up on his lunch break today, so I helped him make the bed. So after Sailor gets up from her nap, she always has an afternoon snack, and as usual, while she's in her chair eating, as long as Huck is happy, I take that time to clean up the kitchen. Again, I feel like that's what I do for the majority of my day. So now I'm cleaning up all of the mess from when Isaac and I had our lunches. And of course, all of Sailor's hair bows made it out into the living room somehow, but how can you be mad at that face? Look at that little girl. And now it's much later. Both of the kids are in bed for the night and we are done eating dinner. So now I'm cleaning up the kitchen from all of our dinner mess and any other leftover messes from the day. And this is when I will really clean all of the surfaces and everything. Usually throughout the day I will wipe things down just with a wet washcloth, but at the end of the day I really go in and spray all the counters and use a rag and clean everything off really good. And I've been using the Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose spray in lilac. I love the smell. It's so nice for the summertime. It makes the whole house smell really good. And I also just got the Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose pumpkin spray, and I am in love. I love fall and I love all things pumpkin, so it could not be more perfect for me. At the end of the night, I always clean off Sailor's high chair really good too. I take a Clorox wipe and I wipe down the tray and the sides where she puts her sticky little fingers and get all of the germs and everything off so that it's nice and fresh and clean for the next day. And the last thing I do every night is go to the living room where we spend most of our time during the day and where all the toys are, and I put everything away and tidy up. We have been having Sailor help put her toys away at the end of the night, but it's just not a real habit yet. So tonight I had forgotten to have her help me. So I just picked everything up real quick at the end of the night. And then after I do the living room, I just go throughout the whole house and pick up any random toys or things that she's strewn around the house for the whole day and put everything back in its place so that the next day we start everything fresh and clean and in a picked up home. Okay, so that's it. Pretty simple. Nothing earth-shattering, but by doing those things throughout the day and then the big cleanup through the whole house at the end of the night, it helps me start the next morning off on a better note. I don't feel so overwhelmed with things to do and just the mess in general. And there are days that simple everyday cleaning doesn't happen. And so the next morning is usually more chaotic, just not as relaxed. Not that it's relaxed anyway, but just more overwhelming than usual. So it always helps when I can get that done ahead of time, but doesn't always happen, of course. So anyway, that's it. That's my everyday cleaning routine. Stay tuned. I will have my weekly cleaning routine posted eventually, which is when I do the bathroom and vacuum and dust and all of those bigger projects that don't get done every day. So I'll have that posted also. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you're new. Turn on your bell notifications so you know when I post a new video. Give this video a like if you like this kind of thing, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!